Assalamu alaikum dear students, this is unit number 14 of practice book grade 3. Here we have a question. Read page 122 and 123 of the language book. Again, use the words in the box to finish the sentences. So here we have some words: belt, head, tunic, leader, soldiers, chariots, sandals, body, arrow, and red. So here we have some sentences with blanks and we need to complete those blanks. Let's see number one. The Romans were good soldiers. Okay, so soldiers, this one is here, it's done. Number two, a metal helmet protected a soldier's which part? Which part of body the helmet protected? Let's see. It must be head because the soldiers wear the helmet on the head, so it must protect the head. H-E-A-D, head. Number three is metal armor protected a soldier's armor. Armor protects the body, so we will write here body. A soldier wore a woolen tunic. It is tunic. It is a special cloak that the soldier wears under the armor. Next is a soldier kept his knife in his belt. Here is belt, B-E-L-T, belt. Next is a soldier wore thick sandals. So we will write here sandals. Number seven is a good soldier became a leader. Here is the leader. A good soldier became a leader. Number 8. The color for Roman soldiers was red. So we will write here red. Number 9. Soldiers learned to drive chariots. So we will write here chariots. And number 10, a bowman carried a bow and arrow. Here is arrow, so we will write here arrow. This was page number 98. Now let's see page number 99. On this page, here we have a question. Write the past tense of each verb correctly. So here are two rules about y. When there is y in the end of the first form and we need to write the past tense of that form, how to deal with y. First, look before y. What is the letter? If you look here, before y there is a and a is vowel. So when there is vowel before y, just add ed to make past tense. Like the example you can see here, stay is the present form, and if you add ed, it will become past tense. So if there is a vowel letter like a, e, I, o, u, if there is any vowel letter before y, just add ed to make past tense. But if there is no vowel before y, like here cry, cry, before y there is r, and r is not vowel. So when there is no vowel before y, replace y with I, like CRI, and then add ed, cried, CRIED, cried. If before y there is no vowel, there is no a, e, I, o or u, just replace the y with I and then add ed. It will become cried. Look at this number 2. Before y there is o, and o is vowel, so we will add only ed and it will become enjoyed. Enjoyed. Similarly, look here, number 4, try, try plus ed. So look at the letter before y, it is r. R is not vowel. R is not vowel, so we will replace the y with I and then we will add ed and it will become tried, 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 tried. Look at number 5, play plus ed, play plus ed. Before y there is vowel a, so we will just add ed. We will not replace y with I. We will not replace it, we will keep it as it is. So we will write PLAYED to make past tense. Similarly, number 6, hurry plus ed. Before y there is r, there is no vowel, there is no a, e, I, o, u. So we will replace the y, we will not write y, and in place of y we will write I, and then we will add ed. It will become hurried. Number 7, carry plus ed. It will become carried. Before y there is r and r is not vowel, so we will replace the y with I and then we will add ed. Number 8, obey plus ed. Here before y you can see here is e, and e is vowel, so we will not remove y, we will not replace it with I, we will just keep it as it is and we will write OBEYED, obeyed. Here is question number 2. Use the verbs you made correctly in these sentences. The words we made in question number 1, the words we made like stayed, cried, played, carried, enjoyed, tried, hurried, obeyed. We will use these past tense into these blanks. Let's see. Number 1, the soldier to sleep. He tried to sleep, but it was too noisy. We will write here tried, tried, I-E-D, tried. Some people, the Romans, obeyed. Some people did not. Some people obeyed the Romans. Some people did not. Number three is the baby was unhappy, and if the baby is unhappy, he must cry. So we can use cried. C-R-I-E-D, cried. I ate all my dinner, so I enjoyed it. It was tasty, so I ate it all and I enjoyed it. I went to London. I dash with my grandmother. I stayed. S-T-A-Y-E-D, stayed. I stayed with my grandmother. Next is I dash a game with my friend. Of course, we play a game, so here we will use past tense. I played a game with my friend. The lady dash a heavy bag. She carried. C-A-R-R-I-E-D, carried. Okay. The soldiers hurried along the road. Hurried means they marched fastly. This was page number 99. Now let's do page number 100. So my dear student, this is page number 100 and question number 1 on this page says complete the questions with how much or how many. How much is used for things that we count in numbers like 1, 2, 3, okay? But how much is used we do not count. Now look here, number 1 we have money. Money, we do not count money. The money is uncountable noun, so we will write here how much. How much. Next is people. People is the countable noun, so we will write here how many. How many people can you see? Soldiers are there. Soldiers are people, so we can count them. Soldiers is a countable noun. We will write how many. Food. Food is a uncountable noun, so we will write how much. How much food did they buy? Question number 2. Make sentences like the example. Use there are not many, or there is not much. So we will choose any one of them. Number 1. There are not many cherries on the plate. If the noun is countable, we will use there are not many. But if the noun is uncountable, we will write there is not much, because many is for countable noun and much is for countable. So number 2, here are apples. We can say there are not many apples on the tree. There are not many apples on the tree. Here is water in the jug. We can say there is not much water in the jug. There is not much water in the jug. This one, there is not much water in the jug. Here is snow on the mountain, so we can write there is not much snow on the mountain. There is not much snow on the mountain. You will write here the sentence, complete sentence. There is not much snow on the mountain. There is not much snow on the mountain. Now, question number 3. Write sentences like the examples. People, food. There are lots of people, but there isn't much food. Juice, biscuits. There is lots of juice, but there aren't many biscuits. Countable noun is a noun that we can count, like 1, 2, 3. An uncountable noun is a noun that we do not count. So here we have children and noise. Noise is uncountable noun. Here is milk and cakes. Cakes is a countable noun. Let's see. Children. There are lots of children. But there aren't there isn't much noise. There are lots of children, but there isn't much noise. Here is milk and cakes. So there is lots of milk, but there aren't many cakes. So we'll write here there is lots of milk, but there aren't many cakes. This is page number 101 of Unit 14 Practice Book, Grade 3. Question number 1 is solve the clues. Write words beginning with dis. Opposite of appear. If we add dis in the start of appear, it will become opposite of appear, like disappear. So we will write here disappear. Number 2, opposite of like is dislike. We will write here dislike. Next is trust. It will become distrust. Obey, disobey. Agree, disagree. So you just need to add dis in the start. Similarly, question number 2 is we will use these dis words in the blanks like dishonest, dislike, distrust, disagree. I do not trust him. It means I distrust him. So we will write here distrust. Next is I do not like them. Do not like, it will become dislike. I dislike them. I will write here dislike. I do not agree with you. Do not agree means disagree. I disagree with you. I disagree with you. Some people are not honest. It means they are dishonest. You need to write here dishonest. They are not honest, they are dishonest. Last question on this page is use these dis words in sentences of your own. Dislike, disobey, disagree. You can write anything you dislike. For example, I dislike hatred. I dislike hatred. Next is disobey. Don't disobey your parents. Disagree. You can disagree. You can disagree with me. Thank you. This was page number 101. This is page number 102, and we have some pictures here. The question says, look at the pictures about building a Roman road, read the words. So here you can see mark, straight line, dig 1 meter, this picture number 2. And means here they are marking, the Roman soldiers are marking a line to make straight roads, and they are digging, and then they are putting stones, big stones or bigger stones here. And in these pictures they are filling the big stones with small stones, and in picture number 5 they are putting flat stones on the top in curved shape. Here are some other words, and they say you need to use also these words. So we will write about these pictures number wise on the next page, that is 103. So now number 3, they put big stones first to make the road stronger for marching and for vehicles. And number 4, then they put smaller stones on top of the bigger stones. And step 5 is finally they covered it with flat stones in curved shape for rain water to flow away. This was page number 103.